Hello and welcome. My name is Susan Johnson, and this video is how to set up a Young Living wholesale membership. So if you are interested in getting an account with Young Living, you're going to actually go to your browser and you're going to type in youngliving.com. When you get to the page, you want to click on, you come up here to the top, and you want to click on Become a Member. And if you notice, you might be in another country, you can actually determine what you want to do. Young Living in English, Young Living in Spanish, or this is the Young Living around the world. So we're going to click Become a Member. Now here's the cool thing about Young Living. Young Living gives you the opportunity to set up the type of account you want. If you notice on the screen, it says you can become a member and save 24% off, or you can become a retail customer. There is very little reason to be a retail customer unless you only want to buy one oil and you're done. If not, you really want to look at the opportunity that Young Living offers you as a retail member. So notice that this is clicked, member. Notice at the top here, you can see where this little dark orange circle is. It says that we're determining our membership. When you become a member, you have the opportunity to get 24% off everything you buy going forward. This adds up quickly if you've decided to make a non-toxic lifestyle. If you've decided to start diffusing essential oils, maybe swapping out your chemical cleaners, looking at the beauty products. Remember, as I always say, if you can't brush your teeth with your shampoo, you probably shouldn't be using it. But in this case, we want to become a member. As we move down, you're going to see it's going to ask you your membership details. We're in the United States, we want English. And then it's going to ask you who introduced you to Young Living. If you're on this video, you were introduced by someone. You're going to click this link, and if you are not at a spot where this has already been entered, you would enter in that person's number. In this case, I'm going to put my number in, 1228534, and I am also the enroller, 1228534. When you go forward with Young Living, you always have an enroller. That's the person who actually enrolled you into Young Living. And then you have a sponsor, and this is where you actually sit in a Young Living line. You might not have the same enroller and sponsor. That's fine. It's not a problem. But you would want to fill both of these fields out with the information given to you by the person who asked you to look at this video. If you click No one referred me, or I do not have an enroller or a sponsor, you will end up what's called an orphan in Young Living, and they will place you in someone's team. It means you will not be with the person that you actually enrolled with. We're going to hit continue. Now, it's going to ask you to choose your starter kit. There are lots of options here. Now, you've probably already been introduced to our total starter kit. This is the one you see right here. It's going to come with 11 oils. It's going to come with the little seed packs, the little share bottles, a couple of packets of Ningxia Red. It's going to come with your choice of a diffuser. We'll talk about that in a moment. And this kit is $160 plus tax and shipping. There are other kits that you can choose. Other premium starter kits is you could start with a Ningxia Red kit. That's $170. This introduces you to the phenomenal product Ningxia Red, the antioxidant drink. Or you could choose a Thieves Household Cleaning Kit. And this would be to detoxify your home. This one is $160 plus tax and shipping. But I would tell you that if you are just starting out, you really want to go with our popular premium starter kit, unless you really want to start with cleaning your home. And then in your second month, you might want to purchase this Thieves kit. And in the third month, you can purchase a Ningxia kit. But these you can do on something called Essential Rewards. We're not going to talk about that here. Specialty kits, these are for international military addresses, Spanish. So if you are someone who's looking for a Spanish kit, this is where you would click. And then there's a final option called a basic kit. So this is for someone who'd like to only order maybe 1 or 2 oils and they don't want the entire starter kit. You actually get the box that the starter kit comes in. You're going to get the bottle of Stress Away. You're going to get the seed packets. You're going to get the little share bottles and the Ningxia Red samples. But you will not get any of the other oils. you can then select to add in maybe a lavender or a peppermint. And this is just like joining a Costco membership or a BJ's membership. You pay the membership fee, but here's the really cool thing about Young Living. If you purchase a membership and you spend at least $50 in a calendar year, you never have to reset up your account. You will be a lifelong member. And $50 could easily be a peppermint a couple times a year, maybe a peppermint and a Thieves household cleaner, or some other item that Young Living offers. So we're going to click on the premium starter kit because we want you to get the one with the diffuser. We want you to get it with all the 11 oils. And if you are joining us in 2017, they have added an extra bonus of a free 12th oil. And that oil will change each month. Now with this kit, you do get a diffuser. There are two that are included. There is the Dewdrop diffuser. You can see that it's right there. You can see that it's already been included because that's the most popular. And the Dewdrop diffuser is great for infusing into entire rooms. It goes very high, it goes very far. If you've got high ceilings or you want to do a whole room, this is a phenomenal diffuser. You can also select upgrading your diffuser. There's an ultrasonic, there's a rainstone. These are amazing diffusers, but they do add a little extra onto your account. But if you are really looking to do something a little more attractive or has more bells and whistles, you would want to pick one of the other ones. Then the other one that's included is the home diffuser. The home diffuser is interesting because this actually infuses the essential oil into the water molecule. What this means is that it doesn't go as high as that Dewdrop diffuser. It kind of spreads out low and around. So if you're using your diffuser to support respiratory health during the night, this would probably be a better option than the Dewdrop diffuser. Just for now, we're going to say we're going to take that Dewdrop diffuser and make it easy. And then again, here it's going to tell you, it's going to come, your kit's going to come with the diffuser. It's going to come with the essential oils collection, lavender, copaiba vitality, peppermint vitality, lemon vitality, frankincense, thieves vitality, purification, RC digest vitality, and Thanaway. And remember, vitality means that it has been approved for internal use. You can use it as a supplement and ingest them. It's also going to come with a stress away oil. It's going to come with an aroma glide filament so you can make one of your balls a roller ball, one of your bottles a roller ball bottle. 10 sample packets, cards, the Ningxia Red packets, really cool. The second thing that's going to happen is that it's going to ask you if you want to set up a monthly order. Remember I showed you those other kits? This is an opportunity to set up a frequent buyer program. It is optional. You do not have to do it, but you can set up to maybe get that Thieves kit the second month and you get it at a discounted cost. You can set up to get the Ningxia Red kit, or you can just set up to get whatever you want. It requires a minimum order of $50 a month. You cannot skip a month or you will lose the points that you include, but after 3 months you can spend points. So if you know you want to add several things just to start out, you wanted the kit this month, but you wanted to get the Thieves kit next month and you wanted to add some extra oils in or maybe some of the skincare products, do it for a couple of months, spread it out, get the points, spend the points, and then you can cancel at any time. There's no cost to sign up. There's no cost to cancel. It's a great program. But let's just say for this instance that you've decided, no, that's not for me. I'm not ready to do that. You can come down here and you can just continue on with your enrollment. Now, if you notice, here are these two kits. There's that Thieves kit. You can customize your monthly order. You can get the Ningxia Red Essential Rewards. So there's lots of flexibility. If you want it, you definitely want to confirm your auto ship by clicking here. But if you do not, you're going to continue your enrollment. And this is where you can add more products. If you wanted to add in a lavender, or you wanted to add in maybe a vitamin or something else, or just a Thieves household cleaner, you're going to click this green button that says add more products. If not, you're going to click next. And it's going to come up and say, wait a minute, you don't want auto ship? You don't want that essential rewards? You can either choose a kit or you can continue enrollment. We're going to continue enrollment at this point. This is where you will start to fill in all your information. Your name, your address, your postal code. You're going to fill in your email, your phone number. You're going to select a username. A username is whatever you might want it to be. It might be your email address. It might be your special pet name that you use, whatever it happens to be. Your password is your password. This is whatever you want it to be, but just remember it must be at least 8 characters long and have a combination of lower and upper cases. It must have a number in it, okay? Now, the PIN number. PIN number is interesting. This is really not so much for you, but this is for those of us that might be helping you set up an account or might be helping you along with your Young Living. A PIN number is something that you need if you ever call in. So if you were to say, receive your kit, and oh, by some reason, the UPS guy dropped it and broke a bottle of essential oils, you could call the person who set you up and say, hey, my bottle of thieves came in broken. Can you help me out? And we would say, yes, I can. I need your PIN number in order to call Young Living for you and get that solved. So you never want to use a PIN number that is your secret PIN number to your entire life. You only want to use a PIN number that is something that you can share if you have to. You don't ever have to share it, but if you wanted your upline to help you, they will need this in order to contact Young Living for you. Now, the next question is, are you setting up as an individual with no social security number? Are you setting up as an individual with a social security number, or are you setting up as a business? Here's where this comes into play. If you're just buying Young Living, you want to get the lowest price and enjoy all the benefits, just click individual with no social security number. If you have come in saying, I am a business builder, I want to take this to the next level, I'd like not only to get free products, but I'd like to be able to put my kids through college like you did, Sue, you want to click this one and add your social security number. This is so you could receive commission checks when you grow large enough. If you have no intention of business building, you just want to enjoy and love the products and just do them yourself, click individual with no social security. If you would think you ever want a business build, add your social security number in. And if you're a business, a yoga studio, a personal client, a personal training person, or you're putting it into your shop, or you're putting under your husband's business or your business, you would want to click business and they will ask you for your employer identification number. Down here, this is where you've read and agreed that you know all the policies. Basically, it says that you are using Young Living, you're using them for your own use, blah, 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 blah. You've read and you check the box, and then you hit agree and continue. At this point, I can't continue with you because I haven't entered any of this information, but you've done all the hard stuff. The next thing it's going to ask you is about shipping. When you talk about shipping, here's what you want to do. I always prefer UPS Ground. It is usually $1 more than the US Postal Service, but I find that it comes faster, and I also find that the box comes in better shape. I'll be honest with you, not overly fond of Federal Express. It is sometimes around the same price, but I don't find it as efficient as UPS Ground. You're going to add in your payment information, and then you're going to check out. If you have any questions, concerns, or you have a challenge with setting up an account, please contact the person who set you up with this video. We are here to help you make it through. Sometimes websites are not the most intuitive as they could be, and Young Living can be challenging for some people. No, we're here for you. We're delighted that you're joining our team, and whether you're just using the products to enjoy them in your home because they smell good, they make you feel good, and you want oil-infused products, or whether you want to be a business builder, we are so glad you're here. Thanks a lot for listening to this video, and feel free to watch it again if you need more help.